Hello guys, and welcome to a new video. And today we're going to be talking and learning about how we can set SMART goals properly. Now, the word SMART goals stands for S, which is SMART, M, which is measurable, A, which is attainable, R, which is relevant, and T, which is timely. And we're going to talk more in detail about each and every one of those. I'm going to be giving two examples when I'm trying to explain the concepts so you can understand those concepts better. But if you have any kind of questions, make sure to put it in the comment section below and I'll make sure to answer your question as soon as possible. If you set a goal at one point in time only to realize 2 weeks later that you dropped it, this video is for you. If you set New Year resolutions and goals and you ended up dropping them as well, this video is for you. We're going to be discussing why this happens and how you can avoid and block this from happening in the future. Now, the first concept we're going to talk about, which is the S, stands for specific. Your goal needs to be as specific and detailed as possible. I'll give you an example of how a goal should not look like. If you're trying to go to the gym and lose weight, your goal should not be I want to go to the gym and lose weight. Your goal needs to be specific. I want to go to the gym and lose 10 pounds of body fat. This is you being specific. You can even get more specific and get more details into it. I want to go to the gym and lose 10 pounds of body fat by going to the gym 4 to 5 days a week. It can even get more detailed. You can say what kind of exercises you're going to do. But we're going to give an extensive example at the end of this video, so make sure you watch it. Now let's give another example. You're trying to start a business. A general goal, which is what you need to avoid, would be I want to start a business and make money out of it. This is not a SMART goal. The goal needs to be specific, needs to be detailed. So a SMART goal would be I'm trying to start a social media and digital marketing agency and I want to make $50,000. Also, you can get more details into it. I want to make $50,000 by providing marketing services to 20 different clients. And again, we're going to get more in the details of these examples at the end of this video. Now, the second concept you need to be very well aware of, which is M, or measurable. Your goal needs to be measurable. When people are setting goals, the reason why most people drop it is because they're not able to measure their progress properly. Progress, when you see yourself progressing and getting closer and closer towards your goal, you'll feel inspired, you'll feel motivated, you'll feel happy, and you'll make sure that you'll keep going back at it and you'll persist until you hit your goal, until you reach your goal that you're trying to reach, right? Now, when I say measurable, it also needs to be measurable in a specific way. So, going back to our examples, you want to lose 10 pounds. This is a specific goal, right? In opposed to the general goal, which is I want to go to the gym and lose weight. When you say you want to go to the gym and lose weight, most probably you have an image in your head of how you want your body to look like. Now, you've been going to the gym for a month now, and you lost 3 or 4 pounds, but you can't still really see it in your body. And you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, I'm not progressing, I'm not getting closer to my goal, I don't feel the progress, because you can't measure it. But when you say I want to lose 10 pounds and you lose 4 pounds, you measure your weight and you see that you lost 3 or 4 pounds, you're like, damn, like I'm getting closer and closer to my goal. I lost 3 or 4 pounds, I have 6 pounds to go. This is you setting a measurable goal. Same thing goes for starting a business. You say you want to start a business and make a lot of money out of it. Well, this is not a SMART goal because you started the business and you got 2 clients and now you're making $2,000 or $3,000 a month. But at the same time, you still feel like you're not reaching your goal. You're not progressing properly or you're not progressing fast enough because in your head, you want to make a lot of money, but you don't even know what the concept of a lot of money is to you. But when it's specific and you say you want to make $50,000 in a specific amount of time, and we're going to talk about the timely factor later, but when you have a certain amount of money that you're trying to hit, this is your target, this is your goal, and now you're making $2,000 or $3,000 a month. In 3 months, you made almost $10,000. Well, when you measure it, you can see that you're getting closer and closer towards your goal, and this will keep up this motivation, this momentum, this inspiration, and it will help you reach your goals better because it focuses on the most important part of any goal execution system, which is persistence. The third concept we want to talk about, which is the A, and it stands for attainable. Your goal needs to be attainable. You can't say I want to lose 10 pounds in 2 days. It's scientifically impossible for you to lose 10 pounds in 2 days. You need to have a goal which is attainable. And this brings us back to the specific part of the goal setting. When you're specific about it, you need to make sure that you kind of lose your sense of logic and rationality to know if this specific goal is actually attainable. You can't say I want to make $50,000 in 2 weeks when you didn't even start your business yet. The goal needs to be attainable. The fourth concept we want to talk about, which is the R, and it stands for relevance. And this is the part where most people do a huge mistake and they disregard the relevance part of the SMART goal setting system. And this is one of the most important parts. That's exactly why you should not disregard it and you should not ignore it. What relevance means is that your goal needs to be relevant to your vision. You have a goal that you're setting, but you also have a vision. You know where you want to be in 5 years, for example. You look at where you're trying to get to in life, what the vision of your life is. And based on that, you need to know and see if the goal you're setting is relevant or not. If you want to be an entrepreneur, starting a business is something relevant to your vision. If you see yourself in 2-3 years going to the beach and taking off your shirt and feeling really comfortable about it, also, losing weight aligns with your vision. But if you don't really care about that, if you're not an entrepreneur or you don't have entrepreneurial tendencies and you just want to work eventually somewhere, which is amazing, but the goal does not align with your vision. So the sense of motivation is not really going to be there. One of my favorite philosophers, Nietzsche, says, "He who has a why in life can bear almost anyhow." And your why comes through your vision. So when you have goals that you're trying to pursue, you're going to face obstacles, you're going to face setbacks. It happens with everyone. Whenever somebody achieves something, if you ask them, they did go through setbacks, they did go through some failures. It happens. What kept them going is this reason, is this motivation, right? And you get this motivation and this reason, this purpose through your vision. So when your goal is relevant to your vision, you'll be able to tap into an unlimited resource of motivation because you're so focused on your why, on the reason why you're starting, on the reason why you have to keep going and keep moving forward. And this will push you to persist and pursue your goals properly. And the fifth concept we want to talk about, which is the last one, the T stands for timely or time-bound. You need to set a date by when you want to achieve your goal. And that's what most people also fail to do. Most people say they want to lose weight, but they don't know by when do they want to attain or reach their goal. Most people say they want to start a business and make money out of it, but most people don't put a date by when they want to make a certain amount of money or a date by when they want to finish their business. This also follows the specific concept. When you're setting the date and the time by when you want to execute and attain your goal, you need to be specific about it. Timely might be based on specific times and specific dates. The date when you want to lose 2 pounds. By when do you want to lose 4, 6, 8, 10? You want to start a business. By when do you want to finish the setup of your business? By when do you want to acquire your first client? By when do you want to make $10,000? By when do you want to make $50,000? You set the dates and you follow through, because when you're trying to measure your progress, you're not just measuring your progress based on the results, but you're also measuring the progress based on a chronological order, which is by when do you want to attain each and every one of these goals. So now let's look at some solid examples of what a SMART goal would look like and what a non-SMART goal would look like. As we said before, a general goal or a goal that is not SMART would be, I want to start a business and make money, or I want to go to the gym and start losing weight, or I want to start reading more books. These are general goals. They're not SMART, they're not specific, and you need to avoid those. A SMART goal, a specific goal, would be different. One example would be, I want to lose 10 pounds by December 21st by going to the gym 4 or 5 days a week, doing 2 days of cardio and 3 days of weightlifting. This is you setting a SMART goal. You know what the goal is exactly, you know what you have to do, you can measure the progress, and you know by when do you want to actually attain the goal, and it's relevant to your vision. Same thing goes for starting a business. You say, I want to start a social media and digital marketing agency, and I want to make $50,000 by January 15th, and I will do so by acquiring 20 clients and providing them with digital marketing and social media management services. This is you setting a SMART goal. This is you being specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Talking about New Year resolutions, most people fail with their New Year resolutions because they set goals that are too general. I want to lose weight, I want to read more books, I want this, I want that. It's general, it's vague, it's not specific. But when it's different, when your New Year resolution is to read more books this year, if you just say, I'm going to read more books this year, you're most likely not going to follow through with it, you're going to end up dropping it. But if you set a SMART goal and you say, I want to read 20 books by the end of this year, and I will do so by reading one book every 3 weeks, for example. And you might even get more specific and set the list of the books you want to read. You might even get more specific and set the dates. By January 21st, I want to finish this book. By February 14th, that book. And you keep going with that. You set all the dates and all the books. You become so detailed and so specific that you have an entire plan in front of you. A SMART goal is you basically building a plan around your goal. One of my favorite quotes says, failing to plan is planning to fail. When you set a general goal, you're setting up yourself to fail. When you set a SMART goal, or in this case a SMART plan, everything is different. All the steps that you need to take are in front of you. Everything you need to do is in front of you. Everything is clear and makes it way easier for you to attain your goal, keep up the sense of motivation, keep up persistence, and make sure that you actually attain and achieve whatever it is that you set up as a goal initially. I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up, and if you want to watch more videos, hit the subscribe button below. For those of you who want to know more about goal setting and how to do it properly, I'm going to put a link in the description below of a course I released for about 2,000 or 3,000 students who took the course, and it can really help you if you want to go deep into how SMART goals are set. How do you actually set SMART goals to ensure proper follow-up, persistence, and execution? Go check out the course in the description below. And again, if any of you have any comments, any concerns, go to the comment section and ask me the question, and I'll make sure to answer it as soon as possible. And I wish you all an amazing day.